What's good, y'all? This one, I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna tell a story about my man Mike murder and the murder that happened with the dude from Plimpton, you heard? And I'm not telling this story to glorify violence or to hurt anybody's feelings or to bring up old wounds. I'm telling these stories so these kids could learn, and then probably these stories could help them in a situation, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't, a situation doesn't always have to end with violence, you heard? Sometimes people have to step up, people have to step in, and you have to use your third sense to know that you can't do what you want, what you're thinking about doing out here. You understand what I'm saying? Some problems you need to walk away from, some problems you need to charge head on. You understand what I'm saying? But this story right here is to let these youngsters know that, yo, man, crime don't pay, man, and whatever you do is gonna come back to you, heard? This is a story about my man Murder Mike. He was putting it down out here, you heard? Bow, you heard? Popping niggas, robbing niggas, juxing niggas, you heard? My man Murder Mike was doing it all before he met his demise, you heard? I met my man Murder Mike through my man Black, and this is how the story go. Yo, like I said, I'm not telling these stories to rattle feathers or to bring up old wounds. I'm telling the story for the history, the Bronx history. Here on L Famous TV, y'all gonna always get the real. My videos is gonna be going on for time again. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
No, I ain't playing. No, I ain't playing. Just know I ain't playing. No, I ain't playing. Fuck is you saying? No, I ain't playing. Ain't no copying, I'm on the one. Fuck is you dumb? If I'm on the job, then I get it done. Niggas, they know I'm as real as they come. Back on your head and shit but a ticket. Aim for your top and know I won't miss it. Don't play with your life, don't risk it. Don't play with your life, don't risk it. Nigga talk tough, get slapped with the biscuit. Me and my guys, we chasing that chicken. Me and my guys, we all in the mission. We all in the mission. I got two hoes and they both be kissing. I gotta watch for them snakes that be hissing. Can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Better take cover when bullets start hitting. I cannot fuck with no nigga who snitching. I throw it on every day, I be dripping. Diamonds be shining, water glistening. Got it too quiet, the fans be listening. Gotta make sure they remember my name. On everything you know, we putting in pain. My niggas too lit, yeah, we fall for some lanes. Wild like the circus, we cannot be tamed. Shorty look good, tryna hit from the back. She all on my body in love with my tats. Niggas be hating, I'm not into that. They take one of yours, you better get back. Only tequila, we done with the yak. When I'm lit, ain't no telling how I'ma react. Up in the spot, we snuck in the strap. Stay on my job, I'm never gon' slack. You saying no, I ain't playing. Ain't no copying, I'm on the one. Fuck is you dumb? If I'm on the job, then I get it done. Niggas, they know I'm as.
What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not think about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share. It's dope content if you like it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Now today, I'm gonna take you on the west side of the Bronx. You heard? Yeah, the west side of the Bronx. I'm gonna give y'all the story of my guy, Murder Mike. You heard? Yeah, Murder Mike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike was up there on Nelson. You heard? Yeah, Nelson, like around 167, like, I can't even really say. It's like it's up going up University if you're going up to the highway. You heard? He right off of Nelson. Right up the next block is Plimpton, you heard? And everybody's familiar with Plimpton because Plimpton had the good weed up at one time, you heard? When I came home, like in 2004, 5, 6 and all that, the year Plimpton was on. You had some Spanish kids, you heard? That they was up there. I used to rock with them. They used to rock with me. I used to go get my smoke from them niggas. You heard? Them niggas love me. Be like every day I go up there, them niggas give me a free. Niggas get if I'm buying a 30, them niggas throw me a 40. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Like if I give them $30, they give me a 40. You heard? Or that fucking they had that haze. They had that piff. You heard? Yeah. Anybody that's familiar with Plimpton from the Bronx, they know they had that piff. You heard? And them Spanish boys wasn't playing. They was up there deep. They was up there 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You heard? Them niggas was out there early. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was getting so much money. The police used to be trying to ride through the block and catch niggas, you heard? But the police used to let them niggas do them, you heard? Because they respected them niggas, because they wasn't really doing no violence or none of that. They was just getting bud. And Mike was from the other block. Mike was from a block away. Mike grew up over there. That was his Mike block. He always was doing him. Mike grew up dolo, you know what I'm saying? Robbing niggas, busting his gun, getting in the beef with niggas. You heard? Mike was doing it all. Murder Mike, you heard? And that was my man. I met him through my man Black. You heard? My man Black moved up to Nelson, and basically, Mike was like the first young boy that he met, you know what I'm saying? And Mike was official, quiet dude, you know what I'm saying? I think he was black and Spanish, pretty boy, you heard? And he was about his business, B. He was about his business. He was a dangerous cat, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he got jumped one time or something. He got jumped bad one time, and Mike turned into a killer, man. Yeah, Mike turned into a killer, B. That nigga had no remorse for nobody. You heard? That nigga was booking anything. Yo, and him and my man Black was tight. You know what I'm saying? And Black was like, he used to look at the Black like a big brother. You know what I'm saying? And so me and Mike was cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and him never did no dirt together, but me and him was mad like this. He knew that I was Black right-hand man, and he was Black little man. So me and him clicked automatically, you heard? I seen that he was a real dude. So now, the dudes on Plimpton, the dude that was the boss, him and Mike grew up together. I heard they used to be cool when they was younger, but then as they got older, the Spanish dude, the other dude was a Spanish dude, you heard? And Mike is Black and Spanish, but he more Black, you know what I'm saying? He hang with all Black niggas and all that. And he around the corner from Janelle and all them. Anybody that's familiar with Janelle is Tank Head, you heard? The Super Blood Tank Head that was part of the non-trade Bloods, you heard? That's Free Tank Head, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Janelle was running up and down McCoons, you heard? Had that famous beef with Wild Bill, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of stuff going on with Tank Head, you heard? We was calling him Tank Head, we called him Janelle, you know what I'm saying? I got a special coming up with my dude 05 Bucks, you heard? I reached out to him and we want to do the McCoon special, you heard? Yeah, because the McCoon's role is his own story in one, you heard? Yeah, B. A lot of shit went down on McCoon's. I remember that building 1515 was crazy, you heard? Shout out to Walt, you heard? My guy, Understanding, rest in peace, you heard that was from there? You heard that was my guy, man, you heard? Yeah, man. Shout out my guys in them, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Sal and them, you heard? And his brother. But yeah, B. So Murder Mike was official nigga from the West Side. He had a lot of niggas scared of him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a one-man army. So him and this dude from Plimpton that had the smoke, that had the team of Spanish niggas, that, you know, they was young Spanish niggas, but they wasn't playing either. They wasn't on that tough guy shit. They was on to getting money selling smoke out there, you heard? And they was getting it. Plimpton was getting it. Plimpton was getting it. They had it, nigga. They had that pith, you know what I'm saying? That tennis ball, you heard? Yeah. Niggas ain't even have to go to Autobahn. Niggas going right to Plimpton, you heard? And me and that dude, the boss, was cool, you know what I'm saying? He used to be out there a lot, you know what I'm saying? This and that and this. And one day, I was going up there to get my smoke. And I go up there this night to get my smoke. And I used to always go up there to get me a 30 and better, right? So I'm going up there to get my smoke. And I see the Spanish niggas in the middle of the block. And when I walk up on them, you heard? Them niggas got ice grills on their face, you heard? So, you know, I don't care. I know it ain't nothing with me. So I say, yo, what's good? Where the smoke at? So the manager nigga at the time was a Spanish dude. Used to wear the black coat all the time, you heard? With the black hair and all that. He was official. He was the dude that had his face squinched up the most out of all them niggas. Like, the rest of them Spanish niggas, they know Mike like that. This Spanish dude that was running the spot, I don't think he was from up there like that. So he was the manager for the dude that run the spot. Now Mike and the dude that own the spot got major beef. I heard they get into fights when they see each other. I heard they don't like each other, but I heard when they was younger, they used to be cool. You heard? But now, Mike don't like this nigga from Plimpton. Plus he got soldiers and all that too. So Mike don't care about none of them niggas, you heard? So I see the manager nigga, he got to stand in there with his face scrunched up. And so I go, that don't stop me from asking niggas where the smoke at, man. I'm up here for the smoke. Where the smoke? So they're like, yo, ain't nothing OG right now. So I'm like, all right. I could tell there's something going on. So I walk a little bit down the block towards the store. And right next to the store, leaning on a car, I see my man Mike, Murder Mike. So my man Murder Mike was like, oh shit, what up, lad? I was like, oh, what up, Mike? Boom, went over to him, started talking to him. Now, I'm not even peeping that the niggas, the Spanish niggas that's in the group that I just finished talking to are actually smoke. They peeping me talking to Mike, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm talking to Mike. I'm like, yo, what's good, Mike? He like, yo, he's like, yo, you just came from getting some smoke from them niggas? I was like, yeah, well, I was good. He's like, fuck them niggas, lad. Don't buy no smoke from them niggas. I'm about to rob them niggas, you heard? One of them niggas getting robbed tonight, you heard? Them niggas getting robbed. He was saying something like they was getting robbed or shot, something like that, right? So automatically, my real self kicked in. I'm like, chill, Mike, what you talking about, man? I said, what happened? He like, nah, I don't like them niggas, man. Fuck them niggas. Like, he was just talking that regular gangster shit. So I ain't know about the problem like that he had with the boss nigga like that. I ain't know that it was deep like that. Because the boss wasn't out there. The workers was only out there. And the manager nigga, you could tell that he had some heat on him, you heard? But he must have had to call the hands down, don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because Mike was out there standing on their block, taunting them niggas. And when he seen me, I seen him, I pulled up on him like, yo, what's good, man? He like, nah, fuck them niggas, lad. I'm about to give it to these niggas. So I'm telling Mike to chill. I'm like, yo, chill, Mike, man. Come on, man. I don't want to see you go down for these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas, B. Because I knew Mike was in the mad serious shit, and he used to be taking a lot of money. You heard? He used to come up with some capers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck these niggas, Mike. Fuck these niggas. Mike like, nah, B. Niggas is a bitch. Niggas is bitches, you know, like, you know how gangsters talk. I wound up, and then he couldn't get no smoke that night, you heard? Because them niggas wasn't serving, you heard? Because of Mike. You know what I'm saying? I told Mike, I think me and Mike walked off, right? I talked Mike to walk off the block with me, right? Like he act like he wasn't going to do nothing. The next day, I get the call. My man said, yo, nigga from Plimpton got killed last night. I'm like, what? He said, the nigga from Plimpton got killed last night. I'm like, damn, B. That's crazy, B. You heard? I'm like, this nigga Mike, man. Told this nigga to chill, man. You know what I'm saying? So boom. It's going around. Plimpton dead now, you heard? Ain't no more smoke, man. They killed the nigga from Plimpton, you heard? Rest in peace to Homeboy, you heard? Homeboy was cool, you heard? Homeboy was official, you heard? You heard? Even though him and Mike had a problem, Homeboy was official, man. Homeboy was one of them Spanish niggas that he was eating, you heard? He knew how to get him some money, you heard? And he had niggas in check. He had his own team of Spanish niggas up there. Them niggas was official. Them niggas was getting that money. It's word to my mother, man. I was going to Plimpton for 6 months straight. I used to go up there so much. Them niggas respected me so much. Them niggas used to give me a free dime, nigga, on my second or third time up there, because I used to go up there 3 times a day. Go up there, get my first 30, boom, in the morning. Then I go up there in the afternoon, boom, get my next 30. Then I go in there at nighttime in the evening, get my last 30. So in one of them 30s, they giving me an extra dime, you heard? And them niggas wasn't giving up no extra smoke, and they ain't have to give up no extra smoke. Them Spanish niggas was screwed with their business, man. That smoke was moving. They had that tennis ball piff. Plimpton. So I woke up, I got the call, nigga say, yo, that nigga from Plimpton got murdered last night. So now I'm like, damn, B. Mike was standing on their block, taunting them niggas, trying to make them niggas do something, or call their boss out there. You heard? To get their boss out there. That's what I think he did. He was making them niggas get their boss out there, because he had a problem with the boss. I don't know if it was over a girl, because they beef was from when they was young. But I heard when they was young, they was cool, and then they became nemesis. You heard? And the Spanish kid was connected. He was connected to dudes in Washington Heights. He was connected to big boys too, money boys. You heard? You know how it go. He was connected to money boys. He wasn't just doing his thing. He was connected to money boys. So he got murdered. And they say he was a good dude. That's another thing about the kid. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna get his name for y'all. And the dude was official. You heard? And Mike was running around for like about 6 or 7 months. And the summertime came. Because I think when he did this or this happened, it was like the winter time. It was cold. And I don't know whoever it was. They waited 6, 7 months. To get Mike, you heard? And how they got Mike was crazy because, like I said, 6, 7 months later, Mike was just on the block, chilling like he always do, knowing he was responsible for getting the nigga from around the corner, Plimpton, out of here, up out of here, you heard? But that was Murder Mike. He was in the shit. And a dude pulled up on a motorcycle, I heard. Didn't even get off, I don't think. I think he just stood up on his motorcycle. Pop, 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 pop. Shot Mike. Jumped back on his motorcycle, zoomed right there on the highway. You heard? Because the George Washington Bridge, the highway, everything is right there. I'm talking about 2 blocks away. He was on the highway. Spanish dude on a motorcycle. He didn't even take off his helmet. You heard? And I remember it was sad, man. It was sad, man. Because the hood where Mike came from, it seemed like a lot of them dudes was happy that Mike was gone because Mike had a lot of dudes under pressure by just being Mike. You know what I'm saying? But Mike wasn't a bully. Now when he was on his shit, he was into booking niggas. So he'll book you if you had it, you know what I'm saying? But that was Mike, man. Mike Murder, you heard? And I loved it, Mike, man. Mike was official, man. My man Black loved it, Mike, man. We went to his funeral and everything. You heard? We went to his funeral and everything. And I'm just telling y'all youngsters and all y'all people out there, when the niggas rolled up, when the kid rolled up on a motorcycle to kill Mike, it was somebody close to Mike that gave the word that he was out there. Because that kid that Mike killed from Plimpton was Love, man. He was Love. And I remember hearing after he got killed that his crew, or he had some Spanish niggas, that they put up the bag for him. You heard? So niggas was sad and all that he was gone. But they knew that they was gonna get my man Mike out of here, you heard? And Mike didn't even know that they was gonna get them niggas out, get him out of there like that, you heard? They got Mike out of there with a professional hit. Mike Murder. Nelson Nav, Plimpton. Let's get it.
Exotic on the track.
Yeah. Canary. Diamonds. The black. Russian doll. Yeah. This nigga's a bitch. He was a whole